It's February 17th and we're just about ready to start the annual winter camping trip that I take each year. This year we'll be going to the Valley of the Oaks. As you can see, the snow's falling right now. Temperatures are hovering about 25 or so it's not bad. So we got about a half-mile hike. We're gonna go do that and locate where we're gonna set up camp. And winds are supposed to be howling tonight, so I gotta get somewhere out of the wind. But this is a trip I really look forward to each year, and I can't wait to start it, to get some peace and quiet. Yeah, I'd say she's blowing pretty good. Oh man, my beer's already freezing up. Well, that's kind of a given. It's winter camping trips. That's just part of the experience. Whew. I take a little breather. Starting to sweat. That's one thing you gotta be careful of if you're out here in the wintertime. So we got about maybe 200 yards to go, and then we'll be close to our campsite and we'll find that, get set up. Take a little breather. Man, really pretty out here today though. Snow's falling, geese are just everywhere. I bet you this field, I bet you has 10,000 of them. Not even kidding. I mean, maybe more, huh? We have arrived at our camp spot. The wind died down, the snow has let up, and we're at a really nice spot here surrounded by a bunch of beautiful mature oak trees. Got crows flying over. Hopefully they don't get pooped on. Won't be the first time. Gonna take a little bit of a breather, sit down for a little bit and just relax, get some of the sweat off me, and then I'm gonna get tent set up. So we're gonna have to go cut a decent amount of firewood, and which isn't a problem, but gonna definitely take a little bit of a break. Then we'll get camp set up, and I'll show you what it looks like after that. That was a little harder than I thought it was gonna be, but we're here. Got camp set up. Got tent set up, got the stove going. Smoke's coming out that stack just like I thought it would. Geese are flying over right now. Probably gonna poop on me. Like I said, it's happened before. Anyway, so we got camp all set up, and what's on the menu for tonight? That would be stir fry, steak, New York strip steak stir fry. So with some special sauce. I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna do that in the tent on the stove or out here maybe on the fire. I'm not sure, but anyways, so I'll show you around camp a little. So anyways, I'm gonna show you around camp. Well, here's camp for tonight. See it up there, got the smokestack, and burning well. All right. Oh man, I can just see there is a huge difference from right here to right there. Let me tell you what, I bet you there is at least 40-degree difference, if not 50. There we go. There. Isn't that nice? Got a great draft right now too. So this is a homemade stove my dad and I built out of a propane tank. You know, there's 50,000 videos on how to do it on YouTube. It's really not that hard. Yeah, and then just got a pipe right up there and right out. Not the best stove jack in the world, I made it, but it works. So as long as we don't burn down tonight, that's what matters. All right, got my sleeping area right here, and then got my gear and food, camera gear in there, and then tonight's wood right there. She is really kicking off the heat. Holy moly. Gosh. It's just about the coolest thing to look at. So I'm going to set up a trail camera just down here, not too far, and put on video mode, see if we can capture anything moving during the night. And then when I get back, I'm gonna put one by camp as well and see if we can't catch anything moving. I'll put a little bird seed just as an attractant. You know, squirrels, rabbits, coons, deer, whatever, cougars, Bigfoot. Well, it's about 4:30 right now. My appetite is definitely telling me that I'm hungry. Got a trail camera on video mode set up about 50 yards to the west here. Got some bird seed down, and then I got one about maybe 100 yards or so to the east with some bird seed. That one's on picture mode. This one's on video mode. And just got a fire here, letting the cast iron warm up, and gonna do something I've never done before. I'm gonna make some stir fry. Sun's got hour and a half maybe, but I'd like to try to get this done when we got good camera light. So I would say it's probably heated up enough, so we're gonna start some cooking. Onion. Oh yeah. Jalapenos. Oh god, let's not do all of them though. Let's just do that many. Oh, you're looking good. Food's cooking on the fire and it looks delicious, and it's 5 o'clock right now, and the sun is just setting over my shoulder, and all in all this has been great, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to just absolutely annihilate as much of the stir fry as possible. In my opinion, on these trips, the time you get to unwind, because it's kind of hard work being out here and doing all this stuff, you know, but it's by choice. But when you lay down for the night, you already got your wood cut, and everything's just relaxed, and you get to listen to owls that they're already starting to hoot right now, you know, and then wake up in the morning and you just feel so refreshed because you had such a good night's sleep. Yes. Yes. Don't poop on me. Anyways, sun's going down, losing some light, but we are ready to test this stir fry. And let me tell you what, it smells absolutely out of this world. It's wow. Okay, here we go. Ribeye, some carrots, peppers, I think it's celery. Here we go. Holy crap, that's good. Big old chunks of steak. Absolutely delicious. Man. Things get so quiet this time. You can hear a couple of deer walking the trails down below, going from west to east. So you can see over my head, daylight is slipping away. And the winds are pretty calm actually right now. I thought they're going to be a lot more intense than this. I don't really think it's going to be a late night for me, I can tell you that. You know, when you're winter camping, things, it wears on you. You know, I've been, just if you look right over here, right there, you know, that's another load I cut. And you know, every load that you cut, it takes a lot out of you. You know, I think I've done, what, 3? So I think I got 2 in the tent and maybe 1 more. Some guy in college, when I was up in Ely, he said, he goes, how did it go? When you cut firewood when you're on a trip, as soon as you think you have enough, that's when you double it. So that's what I did today. So hopefully it'll work out. So we're losing light pretty fast, and I got a little bit more wood to cut. Probably take me till when it gets dark, and then I'll be in the tent for the rest of the night, just relaxing, because that sounds so good. I'm dog tired. Coons are just going nuts out there. They're fighting. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully I got enough firewood for the night. I think I should. Man, it's nice. It's 65. I bet you in here. It feels great. I'm in my PJs. Got a full stomach off all that stir fry. I literally ate 3/4 of that pan. But yeah, it was good. It was really good. Been chugging down some water, and in the morning we got I got some potatoes and bacon and eggs, so that'll be good. I think I'm gonna cook that on the stove here so I can show how that works. You know, the way I see it, that stir fry that I made, that was the best I've ever had, period. And I've had a lot of stir fries in my life. That was the best one I've ever had in my life. So what do you think I'm going to remember more than? Do you think I'm going to remember making that stir fry from scratch and just how cool it was? Or do you think I would remember flipping on my phone for an hour on Facebook? You know? Makes sense to me. So I'm going to get back to my radio show, and I'm going to throw another log on the fire, and I will catch up with you in the morning. Oh, good morning. And man, I slept hard. Oh my lord. I got 4 pieces of wood here left. Let's see that. It was a fun night though. Coyotes, man, the coyotes were howling. Just like the wind's howling right now. But they were howling it was insane. All night. Pups, mature ones too. I got the coffee going right now. The winds are literally almost blowing my tent down. and almost to the point where I don't know if it's safe to have this wood burner in here anymore. So I'm not exactly sure if we're gonna get to do our bacon and eggs. I think that I'm gonna have to skip that one. Even the coffee is kind of rocking on the stove because it's blowing the tent around. So after I get that done, I'm gonna probably just get everything torn down, and then I'll see you outside. All right, good morning. Hopefully you can hear me. The wind is pretty brutal this morning. I didn't think it was gonna get that bad. So I'm just on my way to grab that trail camera that's to the west of us here. And here's the bird seed that I put out. And then right up there is the trail camera. And it looks like it was pecked at. You can see it was scattered around a little bit this way. Trail cam number 1 checked. I'm gonna go back to camp and go see about the second one that was on video mode. Trail camera right there, and birdseed right here. What do we got? What footprint that is? I guess it could be a squirrel. Probably a squirrel. That's what the wind is doing in my tent, just blowing it right in. And that's the side that the stove's on, so I think it's just, I'm gonna have to get that stove out of there right now, I think. So I'm gonna catch you later. So there's the stove, and that's what kept me warm most of the night. Did a really good job, actually. Stoking the fire is just one of those things you gotta do. You just gotta know that you're gonna go to bed nice and warm, and you're gonna wake up nice and cold. Well, I am all packed up and I am ready to head out. It's about 11 o'clock, so I guess that took a little bit longer than I thought. But this has been a really fun trip. The trek out was a little bit hard yesterday, but you know, the wind died down, the snow let up, and we had a beautiful sunset. Had just a fantastic meal on the fire, which was just unbelievably good. That was the best stir fry I've ever had. Stove did good last night. I only stoked it probably 3 or 4 times. Slept really hard. Had some just fantastic coffee this morning, but the winds just are howling. So I had to pack up a little early this morning just to be on the safe side with the stove in my tent. Didn't want to start a fire or anything like that or wreck my tent. So I didn't get a chance to cook up the bacon, the eggs, and the potatoes, but I guess we'll just save that for next year. So all in all, it's been a fantastic trip. I'm going to start the long trek back to my car, and it's been a real fun time. So we'll catch you next time. Thanks for tagging along.